we're going to try Lunchly live on camera.
Oh, hi, Mark.
What's up, Freccero fam? Welcome back to my channel. We'd like to experience everything that life has to offer. Like I said in the intro, we're going to try this live on camera. I did a video about Lunchly months ago, and it was actually pretty hard to find Lunchly in general. I was just at the store, saw it, and I'm like, you know what? Might as well try it. In the name of science, might as well try it live on camera. I'm going to be completely honest. This is going to be very raw and unedited, so let's just jump right into it. First off, I want to mention, this was $5, which I feel like is kind of steep. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. I feel like it's kind of steep. In addition, here are the nutritional facts. This is the Fiesta Nachos Lunchly. 360 calories, 740 milligrams of sodium. That's pretty high. 46 grams of carbs, also kind of high. 10 grams of sugar, kind of high. 9 grams of protein, not the best. So far the nutritional facts, not the biggest fan of. But I mean, again, this is meant to be like a Lunchables alternative, so I don't know how healthy Lunchables are in general anyway, but let's do it. All right, so we're gonna open this up. Here's what we're supposed to get. Looks like the nachos, looks like some cheese and salsa, milk chocolate, and then prime bottle. So, okay. So I'm gonna do this slowly. Dun dun dun. So it looks like your typical Lunchable. Leave no crumbs. Okay. And then the prime bottle. So the prime bottle is kind of small. Okay. Interesting, you know, so I guess I should have known that from the box. But, alright, so kind of small, but I will say, I gotta give credit where credit's due. I do think Prime is a decently well-made sports drink. 5 calories, no sugar, 2 grams of carbs, no protein, everything. Like, also strawberry banana. Not tried that flavor out yet, so let's do this. You know what? I'll try this. I'll have this first to some water, or not water, but some hydration to me. Tastes pretty good. Kind of. Actually, there's a weird aftertaste. It's like a funky aftertaste. The weird thing is, I actually do like the other Prime flavors. I'm not gonna lie. I think like the Moon one. I think it's the Moon one is my favorite. This is probably the first one that I tried that I actually don't really like. Which is weird, because I love strawberry banana. It's like this weird, artificially taste afterwards. Like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so, we got this. Now I'm going to open it up, all right? Okay, trying to do this without, like, spilling it. So, a lot of nachos. We got salsa, and we got cheese. And I know there's this huge thing with, I guess, the cheese being moldy. All right, so looks like this. I'm trying to do this carefully. And then inside of it is the milk chocolate Feastable. I've not tried Feastables yet. So I'm not gonna lie, kind of interesting that they just put this buried inside the nachos. But all right, so let's try it. So I'm gonna take 3 of them. I'm gonna dip it in cheese. Let's do cheese first. Actually, not bad. The nachos feel a little bit stale to me. I will say that. In terms of the cheese, not too bad. Not too bad. Which is kind of funny too. I'm about to work out. So this is my like pre-workout meal, I guess. I don't know if this is the best pre-workout meal. I feel like this would already give me a massive stomachache by having like a bajillion mini nachos and salsa and cheese. And then chocolate. And then an electrolyte beverage. Okay, so let's try the salsa. Cheers. Good. Honestly, better than I expected. Gotta be honest, I actually do like this better than I expected. Let's do a couple more. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. The cheese, decent. It definitely does not taste artificial. So I definitely have to give them credit that, like, the cheese is actually pretty good. I really like the salsa. I think the salsa, if anything, is better than the cheese. If I had to pick, like, one of them, not bad. I gotta say, not bad. The only thing I will say, though, is, like, when I picture having, like, a lunch, I mean, granted, this is targeted towards kids, but, like, just having a bunch of nachos with cheese and salsa seems like the worst idea ever. So, you know, but then again, I guess, you know, they are trying to rival Lunchables, right? To have like a quick meal you just grab. So, although it tastes pretty good, I will give them the credit. It does taste pretty good, and it does taste better than I thought. Like, the nachos were a little stale, but it does taste pretty fresh. I gotta give credit where credit's due. I cannot imagine giving this to somebody and saying, hey, here's your lunch, which is usually like what, your mini appetizer you have at a Mexican restaurant. So, not the biggest fan of this overall, like the concept, I think, of anything, but does taste decent. Definitely tastes decent. Now let's try the Feastable bar. I've not tried this out yet. You know, MrBeast's candy. Okay, so I'm just gonna try like, let's say half of it. So it looks like a Hershey bar. So actually pretty good. It's actually really good. I told you, the video is gonna be very raw and unedited. All right. I guess I could have I could have jump cut that, but I want to be very authentic. Actually, it was really good. It was actually pretty good. Okay, so I've never had like a Feastable product ever. Pretty good. So, what is my honest viewpoint of this? Obviously, I'm not going to finish all these. I hate to say it, I might just throw it out. You know, I'm about to work out. This seems like the worst thing to have before a workout. I gotta be honest. Okay, it tasted better than I expected. Although the Prime Strawberry Banana was actually way worse than I expected, like, I would never buy this again. Sorry, Prime, but just gotta be honest. The nachos were better than I expected. It tastes pretty good. And I think the issue for me, which you know has been talked about a lot, like when this first came out, like I said, I did a video about that a while ago. Got a lot of attention because people felt like they were promoting this to kids. They know that their audience is primarily younger. And this kind of forces parents to go out and buy this for $5, which is obviously it's way cheaper to just make your own food at that point, of course. You know, in terms of the health quality, not the best either. But I think one argument that Logan Paul, KSI, and MrBeast had, which I hate to say it, I can see both sides of this if I had to be very objective, is, well, Lunchables already kind of promotes this kind of stuff. Lunchables already promotes it. No one gives Lunchables a bunch of hate and a bunch of like attention and negative attention, might as well say, because of it. So they're trying to say, hey, we're not trying to be this super healthy product. We're just trying to be a healthier version of Lunchables. People are already buying Lunchables, so why not try to rival it by making a healthier version? And I will say, I don't really have like a Lunchables comparison, but if I had to compare this to Lunchables, this does taste fresher. This does taste fresher and it does taste better. You gotta be honest. And I want to stress, I have no affiliation with Lunchly or Lunchables. This is my honest perspective. I just think the problem with Lunchly, which I can see all the arguments, I try to look at both sides any single time I'm looking at any argument or any kind of thing that's happening, is I see the point that because these creators, a lot of their attention, audience, and following is rooted in a younger audience, it might convince a younger audience more so to go for Lunchly when they maybe would have not gone for Lunchables otherwise. Or ask their parents saying, hey, like, you know, we don't really care about Lunchables or whatever, but I don't want to be that one kid at school that doesn't have a Lunchly. Now, I will say, I feel like at the time of this video, the hype and all the attention around Lunchly seems to have kind of simmered. It doesn't seem to have had the impact that, like, say, Prime did. Like, obviously, Prime's everywhere now. I know Feastables are everywhere. So I think both their companies are doing great. I think this collab is actually a pretty good idea from a business perspective. Love it or hate it. I think combining this whole Lunchly's rival, which isn't really a rival to Lunchables, having this Lunchables rival with Prime, Logan Paul's company, of course, along with KSI, and then Feastables, of course, MrBeast's company. Pretty smart idea from a business perspective. And I do like Prime. I will say Feastables is pretty good. But in terms of the Lunchly thing overall, I mean, I would never buy this again. I don't think I'd suggest it for kids at all. I don't think I'd suggest it to anybody. I think for $5, you can get a way healthier meal or make one on your own. I mean, I feel like you could even get like, I don't know, a salad with chicken in it. Like get one of those like pre-made chicken salad bowls for $5 at the store. So I feel like when it comes to a pure health perspective, I don't think I suggest it to anybody, but I can see the argument that is it healthier than Lunchables? It seems to be so, and I will also say it definitely tastes better than Lunchables. Take that how you will, but there it is. I guess not bad. It tastes pretty good, but overall, I don't think I'd ever buy it again.